Well, this is not the video I wanted to make. I thought I was going to be excited today. Really did. Transformers 1 trailer dropped yesterday. It even dropped a day earlier than I thought. I got a message from a friend asking me if I'd seen it. Super excited. I ran to a computer. I watched it. And, well, my world just ended. I mean, my day. This is not what I was sold, not what I expected. I know people are going to laugh. I don't really care. For me, this franchise is. It's like the biggest it's the biggest franchise in my life outside of Warhammer, which I love. But I mean, there's something about Transformers. I mean, I've got them tattooed all over me. You can see in the background. I love Transformers. My little lad loves Transformers. It's been a part of my life. My earliest memories are of playing with those figures. I love everything about it. I even can tolerate some of the Michael Bay films, which generally I hate. I still watch Transformers, the animated movie, at least once a year. This year's its 40th anniversary, hence this film coming out, and oh my god, no, no, no. Maybe my mind will change once I've seen it, but from the trailer, it's a buddy movie comedy. I mean, actual comedy. Um, I, I'm lost for words. I understand that they're trying to get a new generation of people into it. Times change and all of this other stuff. The animation, in its defense, does look nice. It's super saturated, it's super bright. It's, again, not what I expected. I expected something akin to the War for and Fall of Cybertron game animation. That's what was being talked about as this was kind of like being bandied around a couple of years ago that it was coming out. And yeah, I feel this is just it's not going to end well. I was genuinely hoping for a film that I was going to love, adore, and be the next animated movie for me that Obi would grow up with. I mean, I'm sure he will love it, and I will 100% be taking him to the cinema to see it. It's a very real chance it'll be his first film at the cinema, but this is not gonna be for me, or I'm guessing a lot of other middle-aged Transformer fans. I know we're not the target audience, but we also are. We're the ones that throw disposable income at the franchise. I didn't think it could get much worse after Michael Bay's complete um dis- well, yeah, I can't use the words I would want to use on here, but Michael Bay's Transformers films, for the most part, the first one especially, and the second one, and mostly the third one as well, are just symptomatic of everything that is wrong with Hollywood. Um, I won't go into it all, but it doesn't need. You've got cool transforming robots. You don't need Megan Fox straddling a bike in slow motion and running around. It's just take the human element out of it. It's not needed. Just have robots fighting each other and telling a story. When you look at the stuff that's happened in the comics over the years, they've tackled all of the issues that adult media. If I really hate that term, I'm gonna have like some videos focusing some of this other stuff and my feelings and opinions about things around this netcare now that we're moving a little bit away from the cinematography stuff into my actual thoughts. And I'm using this as a vlog, so I'm going to talk about that stuff in another video. I'm going to stick to this one about the Transformers film. Um, yeah, all of the history has gone from the trailer, and it's a long trailer as well. It's like 3 minutes odd, 3 minutes 2 seconds. I was, I was just like, what have you done? Have you even seen Transformers? Like, do you know anything about it? If this is the new origin, wow, just wow. It's wild. It's utterly wild. I mean, great. We've got Orion Pax in there. I mean, that was Optimus Prime's name before he became a Prime. In that continuity, I was hoping they were going to go with the the history and lore that we got in the Covenant of Primus, which was a very dark take on the origins of the Transformers, and was very much geared towards the adult side of things, which is it could still work for a young audience, but it had enough gravitas. Instead, what we've got is the this this thing. Oh my days! I've got to laugh because if I didn't, I was oh god damn it! I don't know. I know exactly who's going to say something. There's two people that are 100% going to comment on this, and I'd be surprised if they don't. But I promise, please don't, because you're just going to wind me up. And I know you think it's funny, but just leave this one out because I don't care what you've got to say and how much you think it's funny to see me get riled up about it. But I'm genuinely devastated, absolutely gutted by this. I hope I'm wrong. Um, but it feels like this is going to end very, very badly for the franchise and those characters. On the upside, I'm going to be seeing the 86 version re-released in the cinema in a couple of weeks' time. I think that's on the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. So I'm definitely going to get to see that, at least in the cinema, which I'm genuinely looking forward to, and that's going to be my takeaway. I don't think Obi's going to be ready for that one, so this one coming in September might be a thing. Chris Hemsworth voicing Prime in this new Transformers 1 Abomination. Again, wasn't really feeling that, but it's supposed to be a younger Prime before he's a Prime. So yeah, whatever. It's not Peter Cullen, and it shouldn't be Peter Cullen. For once, I agree with that, but just no. I was disappointed with the announcement that Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman, and I do not agree that he should ever be Batman. However, I was wrong about that film, and it turned out to be the best version of Batman on screen as a singular character in a universe. And that's nothing to do with Robert Pattinson. That was to do with how the film was shot, how it looked. I still think he's an atrocious Batman, but overall, the package worked for me. Whereas this just doesn't work. And it's not to say that I don't like animation, comedy, and bright colours and that. I love Wreck-It Ralph. I thought that was a great film that was aimed at kids, but had some really good adult content in there that was layered on top. And it, as a whole, it works well. And perhaps there's going to be hidden depths to this film, but I just feel like it is hugely disrespectful. Perhaps this is how the Barbie fans felt when that came out, and I don't know anything about that world, so I don't know. If you were a Barbie fan and you had an opinion on the film, let me know. I'd be genuinely interested. But for me, I'm actually upset about it. I was super looking forward to this. I thought, yeah, this is going to be something that I can embrace, and it's going to be a great time going forward for that universe. Pulling it all together across all of the media types, I thought could really bring it to the forefront and then do some really interesting stuff. Perhaps pick up some of the things from some of the IDW comic series, some of the gender issues and the politics, all of that stuff that kind of you wouldn't think using robots in that sense would have such layers of subtlety that they managed to get across, like the relationship side of things between some of the characters, like I say, the gender issues, the political issues. Those comics have won many accolades from people about how much they have deviated from the source material, yet still paid respect to it and really taken the franchise in an amazing direction. The designs were fantastic. And the characters that were introduced, it all worked. And I was kind of hoping that we were going to see stuff from the Fall and War for Cybertron aesthetic and the look. Some of the stuff that came from Transformers Prime, which was again an amazing series. If you've not seen it, you really need to watch it. Just because it's animation and just because you're an adult, if you're not, you're really missing out for something. I would say it's better than Clone Wars. Absolutely 100%. It is de facto some of the best storytelling I've seen in animation form. I thought it was good. It was going to roll in some of that. Unfortunately, some of the stuff for the Bayverse I thought might come into there, and obviously some of the original origins of the series, the show, the comics, kind of because there were people don't know that there's actually 3 different versions of the origin. You know, we've got the UK, we've got the US, and then we've got the Japanese stuff. So all of that all of it tied together, and then we had the new continuity and like just this mashup. And instead, what we've got is another one, and humor and such bright colors everywhere, and Bumblebee being ditzy and Badassatron. What the just no. I'm gonna go for it, Dave. Let me know what you think. You two, you know I'm talking to you. Don't wind me up on this one. Seriously, just let it go. Have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.